My child, listen to me carefully, because you did not come across these words by accident. I brought this message before you at this exact moment, because your heart needed a reminder that your story is not finished, your prayers are not forgotten, and the blessing you have been waiting for is already moving toward you. You have spent many days wondering when things will finally change. You have looked at your struggles and asked silently why the road has been so difficult. But my child, I want you to understand something today. I was with you in every hidden battle. I was beside you during every silent tear. I heard the prayers you whispered when nobody else knew how heavy your heart felt. The season that tested you was never meant to destroy you. It was shaping you. It was building patience inside you. It was teaching you wisdom that comfort alone could never teach. You thought you were losing time, but I was preparing you for something greater. You thought doors were closing because you were unlucky, but I was guiding you away from places that were not connected to your purpose. My child, sometimes my protection looks like rejection, but later you understand why I did not allow certain things to stay. Your luck is waiting for you, but understand this truth. What the world calls luck, I call divine timing. I call it preparation, meeting the moment I created for you. I call it every lesson, every prayer, every act of faith coming together at the right time. Do not believe that your life has been forgotten because things did not happen quickly. The strongest blessings often require the deepest preparation. Look back for a moment, my child. Look at everything you survived. Remember the moments when you thought you could not continue, but somehow strength appeared. Remember the days when you felt empty, but something inside encouraged you to keep walking. That was not an accident. That was my hand carrying you forward. I placed courage inside you when fear tried to take control. I placed hope inside you when disappointment tried to speak louder than faith. Now I am asking you to stop speaking negatively about your future. Stop telling yourself that nothing good will happen. Stop believing that your past mistakes are stronger than my plans for you. Your past was a lesson, not a life sentence. Your failures were moments of growth, not the definition of who you are. Every sunrise is proof that I am giving you another opportunity to move forward. My child, the blessing ahead requires a renewed mind. If you want to enter a new season, you cannot carry every old fear with you. Release anger that has been living in your heart. Release the pain caused by people who did not understand your value. Release the thoughts that constantly remind you of what went wrong. I want your heart free enough to receive what is coming. The person you are becoming is stronger than the person you used to be. You are learning that peace is more valuable than proving yourself to everyone. You are learning that patience is not weakness. You are learning that walking with faith does not mean you will never face storms. It means you will know you are never alone inside those storms. My child, I have seen the kindness you gave when nobody thanked you. I have seen the effort you made when nobody appreciated you. I have seen the times you chose love when anger would have been easier. Nothing good disappears from my sight. Every seed planted with a pure heart will produce something beautiful at the correct time. The next chapter of your life requires trust. There will be moments when you cannot see the entire road, but you must believe that I am already ahead of you. You do not need to understand every detail to keep moving. A seed underground cannot see the sunlight, but it still grows because it was created for something beyond the darkness surrounding it. In the same way, my child, you are growing even in moments when you cannot see progress. Start making choices that match the future you are praying for. If you desire peace, practice forgiveness. If you desire growth, accept lessons. If you desire new opportunities, prepare yourself with discipline and courage. Do not only wait for change, become ready for the change you are asking me to bring. I am opening your eyes to new possibilities. I am giving you wisdom to recognize the right doors. I am teaching you to stop chasing what removes your peace and start walking toward what strengthens your soul. The life ahead of you is not about having everything perfect. It is about carrying faith, gratitude, and strength through every season. My child, your journey has meaning. The difficult roads, the unexpected delays, the moments of confusion, all of them helped create the person standing here today. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are becoming ready. Keep your heart open, because beautiful changes often arrive quietly. A conversation, an opportunity, a new idea, a peaceful decision can become the beginning of something greater than you imagined. Continue trusting me. Continue doing what is right. Continue believing that your story still holds blessings you have not experienced yet. If these words touched your heart and you believe that your new season is coming, write, "I trust you, God," in the comments as a sign of your faith. Stay connected until the end, because every message I am giving you today carries guidance that can help you walk with more peace, strength, and purpose in your life. If my words brought happiness, comfort, or hope into your heart, like this video, subscribe, share this message with someone who needs encouragement, and if you feel moved to support my ministry, you can do so through the link given below. My child, remember this always. I am with you. I am guiding you, and the blessings prepared for you will arrive at the right time. My child, hear me clearly today, because there is a reason these words have reached your heart. The road behind you may have been filled with questions, but the road ahead is being prepared with purpose. I know there were moments when you looked at your life and wondered if anything was truly changing. You wondered why you had to stay strong for so long, why you had to keep believing when the results were not appearing, and why some prayers seemed to take longer than you expected. But my child, I want you to remember this truth. A delay in your journey never means I have abandoned you. Sometimes the waiting season is where I create the strongest version of you. I watched you continue even when your heart was tired. I watched you smile while carrying worries that nobody else could see. I watched you encourage others while you were still hoping for your own breakthrough. Those moments revealed the beauty inside your spirit. Those moments showed that your faith was not based only on receiving blessings, but on trusting me even before the answers arrived. My child, do not measure your future by what happened yesterday. The pain you experienced was a chapter, not the entire story. The disappointments you faced were lessons, not the final result of your life. I can create new beginnings from situations you thought were finished. I can place hope where fear once lived. I can bring peace into places where confusion once controlled your thoughts. There are blessings moving toward you that you cannot see yet. There are opportunities being prepared behind the scenes. There are connections, ideas, and moments that will arrive exactly when they are needed. But while you wait, I want you to prepare your heart. A blessing received without wisdom can become a burden. So I have been strengthening you before increasing what is around you. My child, stop thinking that your quiet seasons have no value. The seed grows in silence before anyone sees the fruit. The foundation of a building is created before the beauty above it appears. In the same way, I have been working inside your heart before showing the results outside your life. Your patience has been creating strength. Your challenges have been creating wisdom. Your faith has been creating a deeper connection with me. The things you lost along the way were not always punishments. Some things left because they could not travel into the future. I prepared for you. Some relationships ended because they were connected to an older version of your life. Some plans changed because I was redirecting your steps toward something better. My child, trust that I see what you cannot see. Your responsibility now is to walk forward with courage. Do not allow old fears to control new opportunities. Do not reject tomorrow because yesterday disappointed you. Every morning I give you is a reminder that your story is still moving. Every breath you take is proof that there is still purpose inside you. I want you to practice gratitude, even before everything changes. Gratitude opens your eyes to blessings that worry hides. When you focus only on what is missing, you forget what I have already provided. Look around you, my child. Notice the strength you gained. Notice the lessons you learned. Notice the ways you survived things you once thought would break you. You are stronger now. You are wiser now. You understand yourself more deeply now. The storms did not remove your purpose. They revealed your endurance. The difficult moments did not erase your light. They showed how brightly you could shine, even in darkness. My child, your luck is waiting for you because your preparation has not been wasted. The kindness you gave will return in ways you do not expect. The patience you practiced will produce results. The faith you protected through difficult days will become the foundation for the next season of your life. But remember, I do not only want to change what surrounds you, I want to transform what lives within you. True blessings are not only found in success, achievements, or possessions. True blessings are also found in peace of mind, a forgiving heart, meaningful relationships, and the ability to wake up with hope again. Choose your thoughts carefully, because the words you speak over your life matter. Do not wake up saying nothing will improve. Do not tell yourself that you are too late. Speak with faith. Move with purpose. Act with confidence. Every small step made with trust can lead you towards something greater. There will be days when doubts try to return. There will be moments when old fears try to remind you of past pain. When that happens, remember how far I have already carried you. Remember the situations you survived. Remember the prayers that were answered in ways you did not expect. My child, I never promised that every road would be easy, but I promised that you would never walk alone. I am guiding you through the unknown. I am giving you strength for each day. I am helping you become someone who can handle the blessings that are coming. Keep your heart kind, but also keep it wise. Love others, but do not lose yourself. Help people, but remember to care for the life I gave you. Forgive the past, but do not keep returning to places that broke your peace. Growth means learning when to hold on and when to release. This season is teaching you balance. It is teaching you patience. It is teaching you trust. You are stepping into a new understanding, where you no longer chase everything that looks attractive. Instead, you choose what feels aligned with peace, purpose, and truth. My child, continue walking. Continue believing. Continue becoming. What is meant for you will not require you to lose the beautiful spirit I placed inside you. The right doors will bring peace. The right opportunities will help you grow. The right blessings will bring you closer to the person you were created to become. If you receive this message with faith and believe that your journey has a purpose, write, "Yes, I believe," in the comments. Let this be your reminder that your story is still unfolding, your efforts are seen, and the blessings waiting ahead can arrive in ways more beautiful than you imagined. Stay until the end, my child, because every word is here to strengthen your heart, guide your steps, and remind you that you are never walking alone. My child, come closer and listen with your heart, because there are moments in life when I speak quietly, not because my message is small, but because I want you to slow down enough to truly receive it. You have spent so much time searching for signs, looking for answers, and wondering when the weight you have carried will finally become lighter. Today I want you to know that I have never ignored your journey. Every step, every tear, every moment of courage has been seen by me. The world may overlook quiet strength, but I never do. There were days when you questioned yourself. You wondered if you were strong enough, wise enough, or worthy enough to receive the life you dreamed about. But my child, your worth was never decided by a difficult season. Your value was never removed by a mistake, a rejection, or a closed door. Before anyone knew your name, I already placed purpose inside you. Before anyone saw your potential, I already knew what you could become. The reason you are still standing today is because there is more ahead of you. The challenges that tried to stop you became the lessons that strengthened you. The situations that created pain also created understanding. The moments that tested your patience also expanded your ability to trust. Nothing you experience has been wasted, because I can use every chapter of your life to create wisdom. My child, your blessing is not running away from you. Your timing is not broken. The beautiful things prepared for your future are moving according to a plan greater than the one you imagined. Sometimes you ask me for something quickly, but I see what needs to happen first. I see the growth needed. I see the preparation required. I see the bigger picture when you only see one moment. Trust me when life feels uncertain. Trust me when the road changes unexpectedly. Trust me when something you wanted does not arrive in the way you planned. Many times you have been protected from things you once prayed for because I knew they were not connected to your peace. My child, learn to recognize the blessings already around you. A peaceful morning is a blessing. A lesson learned is a blessing. A heart that can love again after being hurt is a blessing. Strength after struggle is a blessing. Do not wait for something huge before you appreciate what is already in your hands. Gratitude changes the way you see your journey. The next level of your life requires a new mindset. You cannot step into a brighter future while constantly repeating the fears of your past. Speak differently about yourself. Stop saying you cannot succeed. Stop saying happiness is only meant for others. Stop saying your opportunity has passed. The words you plant in your heart become the thoughts you carry every day. I want you to wake up believing that growth is possible. I want you to move through life knowing that every small positive choice matters. A small step of faith today can become a powerful transformation tomorrow. A small act of kindness can create a connection you never expected. A small decision to keep going can change the direction of your entire journey. My child, do not compare your path with another person's path. Their success does not mean your failure. Their blessing does not remove what I prepared for you. Every person has a different journey, different lessons, and different timing. The flower does not compete with another flower. It simply grows when its season arrives. Your season is not forgotten. Continue watering your dreams with effort. Continue protecting your heart with faith. Continue choosing actions that match the future you desire. Do not only pray for open doors while refusing to walk forward. Faith and action work together. There are opportunities ahead that will require courage from you. When they arrive, do not allow fear to answer before faith has a chance to speak. Remember everything you have already overcome. Remember the strength you discovered inside yourself. Remember that you have survived days you once thought were impossible. My child, I am teaching you that real victory begins within. A peaceful heart is a victory. A patient spirit is a victory. The ability to forgive and move forward is a victory. Becoming a better person through your challenges is a victory. The world often celebrates only visible achievements, but I celebrate the unseen growth. I celebrate every moment you chose hope instead of giving up. I celebrate every time you controlled your anger and responded with wisdom. I celebrate every time you trusted the journey, even when you did not understand it. You are entering a season where clarity will replace confusion. You will begin to understand why some things happened differently than expected. You will see how certain delays guided you toward better opportunities. You will recognize that even the difficult roads help bring you closer to the person you were created to become. Keep your spirit open. Keep your thoughts focused on growth. Keep your actions connected to kindness and purpose. Do not allow temporary emotions to make permanent decisions. Pause, breathe, pray, and choose the path that brings peace. My child, remember this. I am not only preparing blessings for you, I am preparing you for those blessings. I want you to receive them with wisdom, handle them with humility, and use them to bring goodness into the lives of others. The happiness coming into your life is not only about receiving more, it is about understanding more. It is about seeing yourself with love. It is about walking each day with confidence that your life has meaning. If these words brought peace to your heart and you are ready to trust the journey ahead, comment, "My faith is strong," as a reminder that you believe your story is still being written. Continue watching until the end, because each message is meant to help you release fear, build faith, and step into your life with a stronger heart. My child, never forget, I have walked with you through yesterday, I am standing with you today, and I am already preparing the path for tomorrow. My child, listen to these words deeply, because I want them to reach the places in your heart that have carried fear, doubt, and silent questions for too long. You have been asking when the moment will come, when everything finally begins to make sense. You have wondered when the doors will open, when the pressure will lift, and when the prayers you have carried quietly will turn into answers you can see. I want you to know today that I have not forgotten you. Your journey has always been in my sight, and even during the moments when you felt nothing was changing, I was creating something within you that would last. My child, many times you looked at the outside of your life and believed nothing was happening, but the greatest transformations often begin where nobody else can see. A heart becomes stronger before a life becomes different. A mind becomes renewed before a path becomes clearer. A spirit learns trust before a new season begins. This is why I allowed certain seasons to teach you patience, because I was preparing not only the blessing, but also preparing you to carry it with wisdom. The waiting was not empty. The waiting was not punishment. The waiting was a place where your strength was growing. Every time you chose hope when worry surrounded you, you became stronger. Every time you chose kindness when life felt unfair, your heart became brighter. Every time you continued moving forward even without knowing what would happen next, you proved that your faith was deeper than your circumstances. My child, stop believing that one difficult chapter defines your entire story. The storm is not your identity. The struggle is not your name. The disappointment is not your destination. You are more than what happened to you. You are more than the opinions of people who could not see your value. You are more than the mistakes that taught you lessons along the way. I have placed something inside you that no challenge can remove. There is courage within you. There is wisdom within you. There is a light that continues to shine, even after seasons that tried to make you give up. You may not always recognize how much you have grown, but I see the difference. I see the person you are becoming. My child, the next part of your journey requires you to believe differently. You cannot continue carrying the thought that nothing good is coming. You cannot continue expecting disappointment while praying for blessings. Open your heart to possibility. Allow yourself to believe that beautiful things can still happen. Allow yourself to believe that peace can return. Allow yourself to believe that your future can become greater than your past. Remember this, my child, every day gives you an opportunity to choose a new direction. A better life is built through the choices you make repeatedly. Choose discipline when giving up feels easier. Choose forgiveness when bitterness tries to stay. Choose faith when fear becomes loud. Small choices made with a strong heart create powerful changes over time. I know you have carried questions about why certain people walked away. I know you wondered why some connections changed and why some situations ended. But sometimes removal is protection. Sometimes an ending is the beginning of freedom. Sometimes losing what was not meant for you creates space for what truly belongs in your life. Do not chase what constantly takes away your peace. Do not force yourself into places where your spirit feels heavy. I created you to grow, not to remain trapped in situations that make you forget your worth. Walk with love, but also walk with wisdom. My child, the blessings coming toward you are not only about receiving more things, they are about becoming more peaceful, more confident, and more connected to the purpose placed inside your heart. A successful life is not only measured by what you collect, it is measured by the love you share, the kindness you give, the growth you experience, and the peace you carry within. There are moments ahead that will remind you why you had to keep going. There will be days when you look back and finally understand why certain things happened the way they did. The confusion you once carried will turn into understanding. The questions that once troubled you will become lessons that guide you. My child, continue building yourself while you wait. Learn more, grow more, love more. Strengthen your thoughts. Take care of your health. Protect your peace. Be responsible with the opportunities already in your hands. Do not ignore today while waiting for tomorrow, because the way you handle this moment prepares you for what comes next. I am guiding you step by step. You may want the entire path revealed immediately, but sometimes I only show the next step, because that is where your faith grows. Trust the step in front of you. Do what you can today. Keep moving with patience. Your life is not behind schedule. Your story is not delayed beyond repair. You are exactly in a place where growth is happening. Do not compare your progress with someone else's journey. You do not know the battles they've faced, and they do not know the preparation happening within you. My child, protect the dreams I placed inside your heart. Do not let fear convince you to abandon what faith encouraged you to begin. If something meaningful has been placed within you, nurture it, work for it, pray over it, improve yourself for it. The future is shaped by the seeds you plant today. There is a version of you ahead that will be thankful you did not quit. There is a moment coming when you will understand why courage was necessary. There is a day ahead when the strength you are building now will become the reason you can handle greater blessings. If these words gave your heart hope, and you believe that better days are being prepared, write, "I receive this blessing," in the comments as a sign of your trust. Keep listening until the end, because every message is here to help you release doubt, rebuild your confidence, and walk forward with a peaceful heart. My child, remember always, I have never left your side. I was with you in the struggle, I am with you in the healing, and I will be with you in the beautiful chapters still waiting ahead. My child, listen closely, because this message is reaching you during a time when your heart needs encouragement, strength, and a reminder of who you truly are. I know there were moments when you looked at everything happening around you and wondered if your efforts were making any difference. You wondered if your prayers were reaching me. You wondered if your patience, your kindness, and your silent battles were being noticed. Today, I want you to understand that nothing about your journey has been invisible to me. I have seen every step you took when nobody encouraged you. I have seen every moment you continued forward, even when your heart felt tired. My child, you have been stronger than you realize. The days that tested you did not remove your purpose. They revealed the strength that was already inside you. Many people only recognize growth after the difficult season ends, but I saw your growth happening in the middle of the struggle. Every time you refused to give up, something inside you became stronger. Every time you chose hope over fear, your spirit became brighter. You asked why the road was not easier. But, my child, sometimes the road that develops you is different from the road you expected. The lessons you learned created patience. The challenges you faced created wisdom. The moments that pushed you outside your comfort zone showed you abilities you did not know you carried. Do not look at your past with regret. Look at it with understanding. The things you overcame are proof that you can continue. The situations that once looked impossible are now memories of your strength. You are still here because your story has more chapters waiting to be written. My child, your luck is waiting for you, but I want you to walk toward it with a prepared heart. Do not only wait for blessings to arrive, become the person who is ready to receive them. Build habits that support your dreams. Speak words that encourage your spirit. Surround yourself with thoughts and actions that bring you closer to peace. A new beginning requires a new mindset. You cannot keep replaying old disappointments and expect your heart to feel free. Release what happened yesterday. Learn from it, but do not live inside it. The past is a teacher. not a place where you are supposed to stay forever. My child, there are beautiful things ahead that you have not experienced yet. There are moments of happiness you have not felt yet. There are opportunities you have not discovered yet. Do not allow temporary sadness to convince you that your entire future will look the same. When a season changes, not everything changes at once. Sometimes transformation begins quietly. It begins with a new thought. It begins with a small decision. It begins with choosing peace instead of worry. It begins with believing again after disappointment tried to close your heart. I am teaching you to trust the process. I am teaching you that everything valuable requires care, patience, and faith. A garden does not bloom the same day the seeds are planted. A dream does not always become reality the moment it enters your heart. Growth happens step by step. My child, do not compare your progress with others. Someone else's success is not evidence that you are failing. Their path is different from yours. Their timing is different from yours. Focus on becoming better than the person you were yesterday. That is where true progress begins. There is a quiet confidence growing inside you now. You are learning that you do not need everyone's approval to move forward. You are learning that your worth does not depend on who notices you. You are learning that peace comes when you understand who you are and trust where I am leading you. The doors that are meant for you will not require you to lose yourself. The opportunities that belong in your life will align with your growth. The relationships that are healthy for your journey will bring respect, kindness, and understanding. My child, protect your heart, but do not close it. Be wise, but remain loving. Learn from pain, but do not allow pain to make you cold. The world needs the kindness that I placed within you. Your experiences can become a source of compassion. Your lessons can help others find strength. Remember that every day you have a chance to create something meaningful. You do not need to wait until everything is perfect before you start living with purpose. Help someone today. Improve yourself today. Take one step today. Small actions done consistently create powerful changes. I know there are dreams inside you that sometimes feel far away. I know there are prayers you are still waiting to see answered. But my child, do not give up before the breakthrough. Many people stop walking when they are closer than they realize. Keep believing. Keep preparing. Keep growing. There will come a moment when you look back and understand why patience was necessary. You will see how every lesson connected. You will realize that even the moments you wanted to escape helped shape the wisdom you needed. My child, I want your heart to rest in this truth. You are guided. You are loved. You are becoming stronger every day. The future is not something you need to fear. Walk toward it with courage because you are not walking alone. If this message touched your spirit, and you are ready to welcome a new season of peace and growth, comment, "My new beginning is here," as a sign of your faith. Continue listening until the end, because these words are here to remind you of your strength, help you trust your journey, and encourage you to create a life filled with purpose, gratitude, and hope. And my child, if these messages bring comfort, happiness, and light into your heart, remember to like this video, subscribe for more words of encouragement, share this message with someone who needs hope today, and if you feel guided to support my ministry, you can do so through the link given below. Your support helps this message reach more hearts searching for peace, faith, and strength. Continue walking forward because the blessings prepared for you are still unfolding. My child, listen carefully because I want these words to settle deep within your heart. There is a reason you are still moving forward after everything you have faced. There is a reason you survived moments that once felt too heavy to carry. There is a reason your spirit kept searching for hope, even when your situation tried to convince you that nothing would change. That reason is because your journey is not finished. I am still writing your story, and the pages ahead hold moments you have not experienced yet, blessings you have not imagined yet, and growth that will show you why you had to remain strong. My child, I know you have questioned the timing of your life. You have watched certain things take longer than expected. You have wondered why some dreams seemed close, and then suddenly felt far away. But I want you to remember that the right things arriving at the wrong time can become difficult to carry. I prepare both the blessing and the person receiving the blessing. I have been preparing your heart, your thoughts, and your wisdom so that when new doors open, you will walk through them with confidence. The waiting season was not a forgotten season. It was a building season. It was a time where patience was growing inside you. It was a time where you discovered what truly mattered. It was a time where you learned that your strength does not come only from perfect circumstances, but from the faith you carry through uncertain moments. My child, do not underestimate the person you have become. The older version of you prayed for the strength you have today. There were problems that once felt impossible, but now you understand that you were stronger than those problems. There were fears that once controlled your thoughts, but now you recognize that fear does not have the final word over your life. You are changing. You are healing. You are growing. Even if the progress feels slow, every step forward matters. A small step taken with faith is still movement. A small improvement is still growth. A small moment of courage is still victory. My child, I want you to stop carrying guilt for things you cannot change. Learn from yesterday, but do not punish yourself forever because of it. Every person has moments they wish they handled differently. Every person has lessons they had to learn through experience. What matters is not that you never fall, but that you rise with greater wisdom. Your past mistakes cannot stop what I can build through a willing heart. Your disappointments cannot erase the purpose placed inside you. Your difficult seasons cannot remove the possibility of a beautiful future. I can create new beginnings in places where you thought everything had ended. Look around your life with new eyes. There are blessings you once prayed for that you now have. There are situations you once feared that you already overcame. There are answers you received that you may have forgotten while waiting for new ones. Gratitude will remind you that I have been helping you all along. My child, your next season requires trust. Not trust only when everything makes sense. Not trust only when the path is easy. Real trust grows when you can say, I do not understand everything right now, but I believe I am being guided towards something meaningful. There will be moments when you need to release control. You cannot force every door to open. You cannot make every person understand your journey. You cannot predict every detail of tomorrow, but you can choose your attitude. You can choose your actions. You can choose faith instead of fear. The energy you spend worrying about things outside your control can be used to improve the things within your control. Strengthen your character. Improve your habits. Take care of your mind. Fill your heart with thoughts that encourage growth. My child, remember that peace is not found by having a perfect life. Peace is found by trusting even while life continues to change. Peace grows when you understand that every season has something to teach you. Peace grows when you stop fighting against every delay and start asking what wisdom the moment is bringing. The opportunities ahead will require the stronger version of you that is being created right now. The confidence you are building today will help you tomorrow. The patience you are practicing today will protect you tomorrow. The lessons you are learning today will become guidance for your future. Do not allow the opinions of others to make you forget your value. Some people may not understand your journey because they did not walk through your struggles. They did not see the nights you stayed strong. They did not see the moments when giving up felt easier, but you continued anyway. My child, I saw those moments. I saw your courage when nobody clapped for you. I saw your effort when nobody recognized it. I saw your heart when nobody understood it. Nothing beautiful within you has gone unnoticed. Continue choosing kindness. Continue choosing honesty. Continue choosing growth. The world may sometimes reward appearances, but true fulfillment comes from building something real within yourself. Your luck is waiting for you. because your life is still opening. New ideas can come. New relationships can appear. New opportunities can arrive. But keep your heart ready. A positive future requires a prepared spirit. My child, every morning is a chance to begin again. Do not wake up carrying yesterday's weight before today has even started. Breathe, believe, take one step. Trust that progress is happening even when it is quiet. If these words give strength to your heart, and you believe that your journey is moving towards something greater, write, "I am ready for my blessing," in the comments as a declaration of your faith. Keep watching until the end, because every message is created to help you release fear, understand your purpose, and walk into your future with courage. My child, never forget, the same strength that carried you through yesterday will guide you through tomorrow, and your story still has beautiful chapters waiting to unfold. My child, listen to me with an open heart, because the words you are receiving now are meant to remind you of something you may have forgotten during your hardest days. You are not the same person who entered those storms. You are not the same person who cried those silent tears. You are not the same person who wondered if you would ever find peace again. Something inside you has changed. Something inside you has grown. The challenges that tried to weaken you became the very experiences that revealed the strength I placed within your spirit. My child, there were moments when you wanted answers immediately, but I was teaching you how to trust the journey even before the answers appeared. There were moments when you wanted everything to change overnight, but I was creating a transformation inside you that would last longer than a temporary solution. I was not only interested in changing your circumstances, I was shaping your wisdom, your patience, and your ability to recognize what truly belongs in your life. Many times you prayed for a new door, but first I had to help you release the doors that were keeping you connected to old seasons. Many times you prayed for growth, but first I had to show you the thoughts and habits that were preventing you from stepping forward. My child, growth sometimes feels uncomfortable because it requires leaving behind what is familiar, but what is ahead of you carries greater purpose than what you had to release. Do not be afraid when certain things change. Do not believe every ending is a failure. Sometimes an ending is an answer. Sometimes a closed chapter is a sign that a better chapter is ready to begin. The path ahead requires space, and sometimes I create that space by gently removing what can no longer grow with you. My child, you have spent enough time questioning your worth because of what others did not recognize. Your value was never dependent on someone else's approval. Your purpose was never canceled because someone walked away. Your future was never destroyed because one plan changed. I created you with a meaning that goes deeper than temporary situations. Start seeing yourself through eyes of hope. Speak to yourself with kindness. Treat yourself with patience. You encourage others when they struggle, but sometimes you forget to offer that same compassion to your own heart. Remember, healing also requires the way you speak to yourself when nobody else is listening. My child, I want you to understand that your thoughts create the environment where your future grows. If you constantly feed your mind with fear, doubt will become stronger. But when you fill your heart with faith, gratitude, and determination, you create space for new possibilities. Every morning, choose a thought that moves you forward. Tell yourself that today can hold something meaningful. Tell yourself that progress is possible. Tell yourself that you are capable of learning, improving, and becoming better. A renewed life begins with a renewed mind. I know there are dreams inside your heart that you have not spoken about in a long time. I know there are hopes you placed aside because disappointment made you afraid to believe again. But my child, do not allow one difficult season to convince you that beautiful things cannot happen anymore. The future can surprise you. Life can open in ways you did not expect. New opportunities can appear from places you never considered. Sometimes the blessing does not arrive through the path you planned, because I am guiding you toward a path that fits the person you are becoming. Trust the direction of your growth. Trust the lessons you have learned. Trust that the strength you gained was preparing you for something meaningful. My child, your luck is waiting for you, but do not forget that your daily choices prepare the road toward it. Choose discipline when laziness tries to delay your progress. Choose patience when frustration tries to control your emotions. Choose forgiveness when old pain tries to keep you trapped. Choose courage when fear tries to make your decisions. Small victories matter. Every time you choose peace instead of conflict, you grow. Every time you choose hope instead of giving up, you grow. Every time you take responsibility for your future, you grow. Do not wait for the perfect moment to begin becoming the person you want to be. Begin today. Begin with what you have. Begin where you are. A beautiful journey is created through many small steps taken with faith. My child, there are people who need the kindness you carry. There are people who will be encouraged by the lessons you learned. Your struggles were not meaningless, because the wisdom you gained can become light for someone else, walking through a similar darkness. The pain that once made you question everything can become the experience that helps you understand others deeply. The challenges that once felt unfair can become the foundation of compassion, strength, and wisdom. Remember, a meaningful life is not only about receiving blessings, it is also about becoming a blessing. When you share love, hope, and encouragement, you create goodness that reaches further than you realize. My child, I want you to move forward without fear of tomorrow. You do not need to have every answer today. You do not need to solve every problem at once. Take the next right step. Make the next wise choice. Keep your heart connected to faith. The same guidance that carried you through your past will continue leading you into your future. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are becoming prepared. One day you will look back at this season and understand why patience was required. You will see how every lesson connected. You will realize that even when you thought nothing was happening, something powerful was growing inside you. If this message speaks to your heart and you believe that your future still holds beautiful surprises, write, "I trust my journey," in the comments as a sign of your faith. Continue watching until the end, because these words are here to strengthen your mind, bring peace to your heart, and remind you that every new day is another opportunity to walk closer toward the life prepared for you. My child, keep believing, keep growing, and keep moving forward, because your story is still becoming something beautiful. My child, listen carefully, because there are moments when your heart becomes tired from waiting, and I know the questions you carry even before you speak them. I know the thoughts that come in the quiet moments when nobody is around. I know when you wonder if your efforts matter, if your prayers are heard, and if the future you hope for is truly possible. Today I want to remind you that your journey has never been hidden from me. Every step you took with faith, every moment you chose patience, every time you continued when stopping felt easier, I saw it all. My child, the road you have walked was not always simple, but it was creating something valuable within you. You learned lessons that comfort could never teach. You discovered courage that easy days could never reveal. You developed understanding that only experience can bring. Do not look at your challenges as proof that you were forgotten. Look at them as proof that you were growing. There were moments when you prayed for the situation around you to change, but first, I was working on the strength inside you. You wanted the storm to disappear, but I was teaching you how to stand with peace even when the storm was still passing. You wanted every answer immediately, but I was showing you that trust grows when you keep believing before you see everything clearly. My child, your life is moving forward even when progress feels quiet. A flower does not make noise while it grows. The sun does not announce itself before it rises. Many of the most beautiful changes happen slowly before they become visible. In the same way, there are changes happening in your heart, your thoughts, and your path that you may not fully recognize yet. Do not allow impatience to convince you that nothing is happening. Do not allow temporary emotions to make you forget permanent truths. You have survived difficult seasons before. You have found strength before. You have received guidance before. The same presence that carried you then is still with you now. My child, your luck is waiting for you. But I want you to understand that the greatest blessings require the right foundation. If something wonderful arrives before you are prepared, you may not recognize it or protect it. This is why seasons of preparation matter. This is why growth matters. This is why becoming stronger inside is just as important as receiving something new outside. Begin each day by asking yourself what kind of person you are becoming. Are you becoming more patient? Are you becoming more loving? Are you becoming wiser with your choices? Are you creating habits that support the future you desire? The small decisions you make today become the life you experience tomorrow. My child, do not underestimate the power of small steps. One kind word can heal a heart. One brave decision can change a direction. One moment of faith can create strength for the next step. You do not need to transform everything overnight. You only need to continue moving forward with trust. I know there are memories that sometimes return and remind you of painful moments. I know there are disappointments that made you question whether you should hope again. But my child, do not let what hurt you become the thing that controls you. You were meant to learn from the past, not live inside it forever. Forgiveness does not mean pretending something never happened. It means choosing freedom over carrying a weight that continues to hurt your own heart. Release what you cannot change. Take the lesson. Keep the wisdom. Continue walking. My child, there is peace waiting for you on the other side of acceptance. When you stop fighting every part of your journey and start understanding that each season taught you something, your heart begins to feel lighter. You begin to see that even difficult roads help shape your strength. The person you are becoming needs the wisdom you gained. The future you are entering needs the patience you developed. Nothing valuable was lost because every experience helped prepare you in some way. My child, be careful about the voices you allow into your heart. Not every opinion deserves power over your peace. Not every criticism defines your worth. Not every person will understand your path. Walk with humility, but do not forget the value I placed inside you. You do not need to prove your journey to everyone. A tree does not explain how it grows. It simply stays rooted and continues reaching toward the light. In the same way, stay rooted in faith, kindness, and purpose. Your growth will speak through the person you become. There are blessings ahead that require you to believe again. There are opportunities ahead that require you to step forward with courage. There are new chapters ahead that require you to stop rereading the old ones. My child, today is an invitation to begin again. Begin with a grateful heart. Begin with a peaceful mind. Begin with the belief that your life still holds possibilities you have not seen yet. You may not know every detail about tomorrow, but you can choose how you walk today. Walk with kindness. Walk with wisdom. Walk with faith. The future is shaped one step at a time. Remember, your worth is not measured by how quickly things happen. Your purpose is not canceled because your path looks different. Your blessings are not removed because you experienced delays. Timing has meaning, and preparation has purpose. My child, continue trusting. Continue learning. Continue opening your heart to growth. The journey ahead will reveal things that today you cannot fully understand. One day, the pieces that seem scattered will come together, and you will see that even the confusing moments were part of a greater story. If these words bring comfort to your heart and you believe that new doors can still open in your life, comment, "I welcome my new season," as a sign of your hope and trust. Stay with this message until the end, because each word is here to encourage your spirit, strengthen your faith, and help you walk forward with confidence. My child, you are still growing, you are still guided, and the beautiful moments prepared for your journey are still waiting ahead. My child, listen closely because I want you to understand something that your heart has needed to hear for a long time. The moments when you felt delayed were not moments when you were denied. The moments when you felt unseen were not moments when you were forgotten. The moments when you wondered if anything was changing were often the moments when the deepest work was happening inside you. I know it has not always been easy to continue believing when the results were not immediately visible. But my child, faith grows strongest when you continue walking before you see the complete road. I saw you during the seasons when you gave your best but felt like nothing was improving. I saw when you helped others while carrying your own silent struggles. I saw when you encouraged people while your own heart needed encouragement. I saw when you chose patience even though frustration was trying to take control. Those moments were not wasted. Those moments showed the strength, kindness, and courage growing within you. My child, sometimes you focus so much on reaching the destination that you forget to honor the person you are becoming during the journey. The goal is important, but your transformation is valuable too. The wisdom you gained, the patience you developed, the compassion you discovered, and the faith you protected are blessings that will continue helping you long after this season changes. Do not believe that your life must look perfect before it can have meaning. Purpose can be found even during preparation. Growth can happen even during uncertainty. Peace can exist even before every answer arrives. When you learn to find strength in the present moment, you stop waiting for the future before allowing yourself to live. My child, I want you to release the pressure of needing to understand everything immediately. Some answers reveal themselves with time. Some lessons become clear only after you have walked further. Some situations that confused you today will become the very reasons you give thanks tomorrow. Trust that every chapter has a purpose. Trust that every season teaches something. Trust that even when one door closes, your entire future is not closed with it. Sometimes one ending becomes the path toward a beginning you never expected. My child, your luck is waiting for you, but I want you to walk toward it with courage, not fear. Do not approach tomorrow expecting the same pain you experienced yesterday. Do not allow old disappointments to become the voice that predicts your future. You are allowed to believe again. You are allowed to hope again. You are allowed to dream again. The future is not built only by what happens around you. It is also shaped by what happens within you. A peaceful heart makes wiser choices. A patient mind sees clearer opportunities. A grateful spirit recognizes blessings that worry often ignores. This is why I continue reminding you to protect your thoughts. What you repeat within your mind influences the way you see your life. If you constantly tell yourself that you cannot move forward, you create walls before you even begin. But when you speak with hope, determination, and trust, you create space for growth. My child, start speaking life over your journey. Say that you are learning. Say that you are improving. Say that you are becoming stronger. Say that new possibilities can still appear. Your words should support your healing, not deepen your wounds. Remember that progress does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes progress looks like staying calm in a situation that once controlled you. Sometimes progress looks like walking away from what damages your peace. Sometimes progress looks like trying again after disappointment. Celebrate those moments because they show that you are changing. They show that the lessons you learned are becoming part of who you are. My child, there will always be things outside your control, but never forget the things that remain within your control. You can control how you respond. You can control what you choose to practice. You can control whether you continue growing or remain trapped by fear. Choose growth. Choose wisdom. Choose actions that bring you closer to the life you desire. Do not wait for someone else to create your happiness. Begin creating peace within yourself today. The blessings ahead are not only about what you receive, they're also about the person you become. A beautiful life is created through gratitude, love, patience, discipline, and faith. These qualities create a foundation that remains strong even when circumstances change. My child, some people may not understand your journey, and that is okay. They may only see where you are now, but they do not know everything you survived to arrive here. They do not know the battles you fought quietly. They do not know the strength it took to keep believing. I know your journey. I know your heart. I know the courage it required to continue. Never think that your efforts are invisible. Continue walking forward. Continue choosing what is right. Continue trusting the process, even when the process feels slow. Every meaningful transformation requires time. One day you will look back and realize that this season was preparing you. You will see that your patience had purpose. You will understand why certain things had to happen differently than you planned. My child, keep your heart open because life can change in ways you never expected. A single opportunity can create a new direction. A single moment of courage can open a new path. A single decision to keep going can lead you somewhere beautiful. If this message touched your soul and you believe that your life is moving toward greater peace and purpose, write, "I believe in this journey" in the comments as a sign of your faith. Continue watching until the end, because these words are here to help you rebuild hope, strengthen your heart, and remind you that your future still carries possibilities waiting to unfold. My child, do not give up now. You have grown too much, learned too much, and overcome too much to stop before the next beautiful chapter begins. My child, listen to me with a peaceful heart, because the words you are receiving now are meant to bring light into the places where worry has been living for too long. I know there have been moments when you looked at your life and wondered why certain things happened the way they did. I know you asked why some roads became harder, why some people changed, and why some dreams required more patience than you expected. But my child, I want you to remember that a difficult road does not mean you are walking in the wrong direction. Sometimes the road that builds the greatest strength is the one that requires the deepest faith. You have been growing through things you once thought would stop you. You have been learning through situations you once wished you could avoid. You have been discovering parts of yourself that would have remained hidden if life had always been comfortable. The challenges were not the end of your story. They were moments that revealed your courage. My child, I saw every time you chose to continue. I saw when you woke up and tried again, even though yesterday was heavy. I saw when you kept your heart kind even after experiencing disappointment. I saw when you chose faith, even though questions remained. Those moments created something powerful inside you. Do not think your progress is small just because others cannot see it. Some of the greatest victories happen quietly. Healing is a victory. Learning is a victory. Becoming calmer, wiser, and stronger is a victory. Every step toward becoming a better version of yourself matters. My child, the blessing prepared for you is not only about changing what you have, it is about transforming who you are. I want you to receive the next chapter with a heart that understands gratitude. I want you to walk through new doors with wisdom. I want you to recognize opportunities without allowing fear from the past to hold you back. There were moments when you thought you were losing something important, but later you discovered that losing certain things helped you find yourself. Sometimes the things you release create room for peace. Sometimes the paths that close guide you toward places where you can truly grow. Do not spend your life holding tightly to what constantly hurts your spirit. Learn the difference between something that challenges you to grow and something that keeps you trapped. Wisdom is knowing when to continue and when to release. My child, your luck is waiting for you, but remember that the greatest changes begin with the choices you make each day. A new life requires new actions. A peaceful life requires peaceful decisions. A stronger future requires the courage to stop repeating patterns that no longer serve your growth. Look within your heart today and ask yourself what you need to let go of. Is it fear? Is it doubt? Is it the belief that you are not enough? Is it the pain from something that happened long ago? My child, you cannot fully receive a new season while carrying every weight from an old one. Release what has already taught you its lesson. Forgive yourself for the moments when you did not know what you know now. Give yourself permission to grow beyond yesterday. I created you with the ability to change, learn, and rise again. One mistake cannot erase your future. One disappointment cannot destroy your purpose. One difficult season cannot remove the beautiful possibilities still waiting ahead. My child, begin to notice the small signs of growth around you. Notice when your reactions become calmer. Notice when your choices become wiser. Notice when your heart chooses peace instead of unnecessary battles. These are signs that transformation is happening. Do not ignore your progress because you are only focused on how far you still have to go. Celebrate the distance you have already traveled. Celebrate the strength that carried you here. There is a reason you survived what you survived. There is a reason you continued when quitting felt easier. There is a reason hope kept returning to your heart. Your journey still has meaning. My child, understand that every person has a different timeline. Do not compare your beginning with someone else's middle. Do not compare your private struggles with another person's public success. The path created for you does not lose value because it looks different. Stay focused on becoming the person you were created to become. Keep improving, keep learning, keep choosing actions that reflect the future you desire. The next season of your life requires confidence, but not the kind of confidence that comes from thinking you know everything. True confidence comes from knowing that you can continue learning, adapting, and moving forward no matter what happens. My child, I am teaching you resilience. I am teaching you patience. I am teaching you that peace is possible even when life is not perfect. These lessons are gifts that will remain with you. The days ahead will bring moments where you recognize why you had to become stronger. You will see how past lessons prepared you for future opportunities. You will understand that the waiting was not wasted. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith alive. Keep walking with kindness and courage. Beautiful things can still happen in ways you never predicted. If these words touched your heart and you are ready to step forward with trust, comment, "My blessings are coming," as a sign that you believe your journey still holds purpose. Stay connected until the very end, because each message is here to strengthen your spirit, guide your thoughts, and remind you that every new day is another chance to create a better life. And my child, if these words bring happiness, hope, and encouragement into your heart, like this video, subscribe for more messages of faith. Share it with someone who needs strength today. And if you feel guided to support my ministry, you can do so through the link given below. Your support helps this message reach more hearts searching for comfort and guidance. Remember always, I have been with you through every storm. I am walking with you today, and I am already preparing beautiful moments for the road ahead. My child, listen carefully, because this moment is not just another moment passing through your life. These words are reaching you because your heart needs to remember that the journey ahead still carries hope, possibilities, and blessings you have not yet seen. I know there were days when you questioned if the effort you were giving was worth it. I know there were nights when your mind was filled with thoughts about what went wrong, what you lost, and what you wished had happened differently. But my child, I want you to understand that your story is much bigger than the moments that hurt you. You are not defined by the storms you walked through. You are shaped by the strength you discovered while walking through them. You are not defined by the doors that closed. You are guided by the wisdom you gained after learning which doors were not meant for you. Every experience has been teaching you something. Every chapter has been preparing your heart for what comes next. My child, I saw the times when you wanted to give up, but still found a reason to continue. I saw when you carried responsibilities, while silently hoping someone would understand your own struggles. I saw when you gave love, even after experiencing disappointment. Those moments reveal the heart that continued shining even when life felt heavy. Do not think that kindness was wasted because someone failed to appreciate it. Do not think your patience was meaningless because the results took longer than expected. Every seed planted with honesty, love, and faith carries value. Some seeds simply require more time before they rise above the ground. My child, the blessings coming into your life require you to stop fighting against your own growth. Sometimes you ask for a new beginning while still holding tightly to old fears. Sometimes you ask for peace while continuing to carry pain that needs to be released. Sometimes you ask for change while staying attached to thoughts that keep you in the same place. Today I am inviting you to let go. Let go of the belief that you are behind. Let go of the idea that one mistake has ruined your future. Let go of comparing your journey to people around you. Your path has its own timing. Your growth has its own rhythm. Your blessings have their own appointed moment. My child, your luck is waiting for you, but the door to a brighter future opens when you begin walking with a renewed heart. Start seeing each day as a gift. Start treating your time as something valuable. Start choosing actions that bring you closer to the life you desire. Do not wait until everything is perfect before you begin improving yourself. Growth begins exactly where you are. Take one step today. Make one better choice today. Replace one negative thought today. Small steps repeated with faith create powerful transformations. My child, remember that peace is something you must protect. Not every argument deserves your energy. Not every opinion deserves space in your mind. Not every situation requires you to react. Sometimes strength is shown through patience. Sometimes wisdom is shown through silence. Sometimes victory comes when you choose peace over proving a point. I am helping you develop a heart that cannot easily be shaken. A heart that understands that temporary problems do not remove permanent purpose. A heart that knows challenges can appear without destroying hope. There will always be seasons of change. There will always be moments when life requires adjustment. But when your foundation is built on faith, gratitude, and wisdom, you can move through changes without losing yourself. My child, do not fear becoming a new version of yourself. Growth may require different choices. Growth may require new boundaries. Growth may require leaving behind things that once felt familiar. But becoming who you are meant to be is worth the courage it takes. You have already overcome so much. Think about the moments you thought would break you, yet you are still here. Think about the worries that once filled your mind, yet somehow you moved forward. Think about the problems that once looked impossible, yet you found strength one day at a time. That same strength is still within you. My child, I want you to walk into tomorrow with expectation, not fear. Expect opportunities to teach you. Expect growth to continue. Expect yourself to become wiser and stronger. Your mindset matters because the way you see your journey influences how you walk through it. Choose to believe that good things can still happen. Choose to believe that your efforts matter. Choose to believe that the future can hold moments more beautiful than the ones behind you. I am not asking you to ignore reality. I am asking you to remember that difficult moments are not the only reality. There is also love. There is also kindness. There is also healing. There is also hope. My child, continue building a life that reflects the person you want to become. Use your experiences as lessons, not limitations. Use your past as wisdom, not a prison. Use every new morning as another opportunity to walk closer toward your purpose. There are chapters ahead that will make you grateful you kept going. There are moments ahead that will remind you why patience mattered. There are blessings ahead that will show you that your journey was never without meaning. If these words brought peace into your heart, and you believe that your life is still moving toward something beautiful, write, "I trust God's timing," in the comments as a sign of your faith. Keep watching until the end, because these messages are here to encourage your soul, strengthen your thoughts, and help you walk through life with more confidence, patience, and hope. My child, Remember always, you are growing, you are learning, and your story is still unfolding into something greater. My child, listen to me in this quiet moment, because there is something I want your heart to understand today. You have spent so much time thinking about what is missing from your life that sometimes you forget to recognize how much you have already overcome. You have walked through situations that once felt impossible. You have faced days when your strength felt empty, yet you still found a way to continue. You have carried questions, disappointments, and worries, but you are still here. That is not weakness, my child. That is proof of the courage growing inside you. I know there were times when you looked at other people and wondered why their journey seemed easier. You wondered why their doors opened quickly while you had to keep waiting. You wondered why your prayers required patience while others appeared to receive answers immediately. But my child, never compare the timing of your story with someone else's path. You only see the outside of their journey. You do not see every lesson, every struggle, and every preparation happening behind their life. Your path was created for you. Your lessons were shaping you. Your timing has meaning. A flower does not question why another flower blooms first. It trusts the season created for it. In the same way, I want you to trust that your moment of growth, breakthrough, and transformation will arrive exactly when it should. My child, your luck is waiting for you, but you must stop believing that your past has more power than your future. The things that hurt you taught you, but they do not own you. The mistakes you made guided you toward wisdom, but they do not define who you are. The people who misunderstood you do not determine your value. You are allowed to grow beyond old versions of yourself. You are allowed to become wiser. You are allowed to create a life that looks different from the chapters you left behind. Do not keep yourself trapped in memories that I am helping you heal from. My child, sometimes the greatest transformation begins when you finally decide that you are ready to move forward. Not because everything became perfect, but because you understand that staying stuck in yesterday prevents you from receiving the possibilities of tomorrow. Release the thoughts that constantly remind you of what went wrong. Release the fear that tells you the same pain will repeat forever. Release the belief that good things cannot happen for you. Your heart needs space for hope to grow. I want you to start noticing the blessings hidden in ordinary moments. Notice the peace of a new morning. Notice the people who truly care. Notice the strength you have developed. Notice the wisdom you now carry. Gratitude opens your eyes to the beauty that worry tries to hide. My child, life will always have moments that challenge you, but those challenges do not have to control your spirit. You can face uncertainty without losing faith. You can experience change without losing yourself. You can walk through difficult seasons and still carry kindness in your heart. That is true strength. Strength is not pretending you never feel pain. Strength is choosing hope even after pain. Strength is not having every answer. Strength is continuing to move forward while trusting that answers will come at the right time. My child, I want you to protect the dreams placed within your heart. Do not abandon something meaningful only because progress feels slow. Many beautiful things require time before they become visible. The strongest foundations are built quietly. Keep improving yourself. Keep learning. Keep becoming more patient, more understanding, and more disciplined. The future you desire requires the choices you make today. If you want peace, practice peaceful thoughts. If you want growth, welcome lessons. If you want change, take actions that support the direction you want to go. A new chapter begins when your decisions begin matching your hopes. My child, there are opportunities ahead that will require confidence. When those moments come, do not let old fears speak louder than the wisdom you have gained. Remember what you survived. Remember how many times you thought you could not continue, but you did. You are more prepared than you think. The journey behind you was not random. Every lesson added something. Every challenge revealed something. Every step brought you closer to understanding yourself. Do not allow negativity to steal your expectation for better days. Not every day will feel easy, but every day carries the possibility of progress. Even the smallest positive step can lead toward a greater destination. My child, choose carefully what you give your attention to. Focus on what helps you grow. Focus on what brings peace. Focus on what inspires you to become better. The things you allow into your heart influence the direction of your life. You were not created to spend every day worrying about what could go wrong. You were created to learn, love, grow, and walk with purpose. A beautiful life is not only found when everything goes exactly as planned. It is found when you learn to appreciate the journey, trust the lessons, and continue believing through every season. My child, I am guiding you toward greater wisdom. I am helping you recognize your strength. I am reminding you that your story still has meaningful chapters waiting ahead. The doors that are right for your life will open with purpose. The blessings meant for you will arrive with peace. The growth happening inside you will prepare you to receive what is coming. If this message brought hope into your heart and you believe that your future still carries beautiful possibilities, comment, "I am walking with faith," as a reminder that you trust the journey ahead. Continue watching until the end, because every word is here to help you find courage, rebuild your confidence, and understand that your life still holds blessings waiting to appear. My child, keep your heart open, keep moving forward, and remember that the light ahead is greater than the darkness you already passed through. My child, listen carefully, because these words are coming to remind you that your journey is not over and the dreams placed inside your heart still have meaning. There were moments when you looked at your situation and wondered if you had missed your chance. There were moments when you thought too much time had passed, too many mistakes had happened, and too many doors had closed. But my child, I want you to understand that what is meant to grow in your life is not destroyed by a difficult season. The path prepared for you is greater than the obstacles that tried to discourage you. I saw the moments when you carried disappointment quietly. I saw when you questioned whether your efforts mattered. I saw when you kept moving forward even though your heart wanted reassurance. You may have felt unseen by the world, but you were never unseen by me. The strength you showed in private moments became part of the person you are today. My child, sometimes the greatest victories are not the ones everyone celebrates. Sometimes victory is waking up with hope after a painful yesterday. Sometimes victory is choosing forgiveness instead of carrying bitterness. Sometimes victory is believing again after life gave you reasons to doubt. These quiet victories have shaped your spirit in powerful ways. Do not ignore how much you have changed. The situations that once controlled your emotions no longer have the same power. The fears that once stopped you no longer speak as loudly. The challenges that once looked impossible have become proof that you can overcome more than you believed. My child, your luck is waiting for you, but the next season requires you to walk forward without constantly looking backward. You cannot fully receive a new beginning while holding on to every fear from the old chapter. Take the wisdom, but release the weight. Take the lesson, but release the pain. The future ahead needs the healed version of you, not the version that believes every tomorrow must repeat yesterday. Allow yourself to expect good things again. Allow yourself to believe that happiness can return. Allow yourself to trust that new doors can open. My child, I know trusting again can feel difficult after disappointment. I know hoping again requires courage after you have been hurt. But remember this, a heart that remains open after difficult experiences carries incredible strength. Do not let the things that hurt you take away the kindness, love, and hope that make your spirit beautiful. There is a reason you are being guided into a new mindset. Your thoughts influence your direction. When you constantly focus on what failed, you forget to recognize what is possible. When you focus only on what was lost, you overlook what can still be created. Start speaking to yourself with encouragement. Tell yourself that you are learning. Tell yourself that you are becoming stronger. Tell yourself that each day gives you another chance to move closer to a meaningful life. My child, do not wait for confidence to magically appear before taking action. Many times confidence grows because you choose to take the first step. Courage does not mean fear is never present. Courage means you decide that your purpose is greater than your fear. Take the step, start the journey, make the change, create the habit, offer kindness, seek wisdom, build the life that reflects the person you are becoming. The opportunities ahead may not always appear exactly as you expected. Sometimes blessings arrive in simple forms. Sometimes the right connection begins with one conversation. Sometimes a new direction begins with one small decision. Pay attention to the moments that seem ordinary, because meaningful changes often begin quietly. My child, protect your peace during this season. Not everything deserves your reaction. Not every problem deserves control over your emotions. Not every negative thought deserves your agreement. Learn to pause. Learn to breathe. Learn to choose responses that honor the growth happening inside you. The stronger version of you is not someone who never faces difficulty. The stronger version of you is someone who faces difficulty with wisdom, patience, and faith. Remember that life is not asking you to become perfect. Growth is not about never making mistakes. Growth is about learning, adjusting, and continuing forward with a better understanding than before. My child, I am proud of the way you have continued. I am proud of the moments when you chose hope. I am proud of the times when nobody saw your effort, but you still did what was right. Continue planting good seeds. Continue showing kindness. Continue improving yourself. Continue believing that the work you do today can create a better tomorrow. There will come a time when things you once questioned begin to make sense. You will understand why certain delays protected you. You will understand why certain changes redirected you. You will understand why patience was building something inside you that rushing never could. My child, do not lose hope right before things begin to change. Many people stop walking because they cannot see what is ahead, but faith means continuing even when the full picture has not appeared yet. Your journey is unfolding step by step. Trust each step. Learn from each season. Appreciate each moment of growth. If these words reached your heart and you believe that a beautiful chapter is still waiting for you, write, "I receive this new path" in the comments as a sign of your trust and hope. Keep watching until the end, because these messages are here to strengthen your faith, renew your thoughts, and remind you that every challenge you overcame has prepared you for the blessings ahead. My child, continue walking forward, because the story I am creating with you still holds peace, purpose, and moments that will remind you why you never gave up. My child, listen to me closely, because I know there are places inside your heart where you still carry questions that nobody else can hear. I know there are moments when you smile in front of the world, but quietly wonder if everything you have been waiting for will truly arrive. I know the dreams you keep hidden, the hopes you protect, and the prayers you have spoken when nobody else was listening. Today, I want you to remember this truth. Your journey has never been ignored. Every moment of patience, every step of faith, and every choice to keep moving forward has carried meaning. My child, sometimes you believed that nothing was happening because you could not see immediate results. But many of the most important changes happen beneath the surface, before they appear in your life. A seed does not become a tree in one day. A foundation does not become a home in one moment. Growth requires time, care, and trust. In the same way, I have been developing strength within you before revealing certain blessings around you. Do not become discouraged because your path looks different from what you imagined. Sometimes the road you planned is not the road that leads to your greatest growth. Sometimes the unexpected direction carries lessons, opportunities, and blessings that you never would have discovered on your own. My child, I know change can feel uncomfortable, I know stepping into something new can bring uncertainty, but do not allow fear to convince you that staying in the same place is always safer. Growth requires movement. New chapters require turning the page. New opportunities require the courage to take the next step. The version of you that is rising now is wiser than before. You understand more about yourself. You understand the importance of peace. You understand that not everything you lose is truly a loss. Sometimes what leaves creates space for what is more aligned with the person you are becoming. My child, your luck is waiting for you. But I want you to recognize that preparation is part of receiving. The future you desire is connected to the choices you make today. With every positive habit, every moment of discipline, every act of kindness, and every decision made with wisdom is helping create the road ahead. Do not sit still waiting for life to change while ignoring the power I have placed in your hands. Use your abilities. Develop your gifts. Strengthen your mind. Take care of your heart. The blessings of tomorrow grow from the seeds you plant today. My child, stop telling yourself that you are too late. Stop believing that your best days are behind you. Stop thinking that because something did not happen before, it cannot happen now. Life can change in ways you never expected. A new beginning can appear after a difficult ending. A new opportunity can arrive after a season of waiting. There is still more for you to experience. There is still more for you to learn. There is still more joy, peace, and purpose ahead. But remember, my child, the greatest transformation begins inside. If your heart is filled only with fear, even open doors can look impossible. If your mind is filled only with doubt, even blessings can be difficult to recognize. This is why I continue guiding you toward faith, gratitude, and patience. Change the way you speak about yourself. Do not call yourself weak when you have survived so much. Do not call yourself a failure when you are still learning. Do not call your journey meaningless when every chapter has helped shape who you are becoming. My child, you have already overcome moments that once felt too heavy. You have already walked through situations that required courage. You have already proven that strength exists within you. Now carry that strength forward. The future does not require a perfect version of you. It requires a willing version of you. A version willing to learn. A version willing to grow. A version willing to trust that every step matters. There will be moments when old fears try to return. They may remind you of past disappointments. They may tell you not to try again. They may tell you that staying where you are is easier. But my child, remember how far you have come. Do not allow yesterday's fears to steal tomorrow's possibilities. You are allowed to create new memories. You are allowed to receive new blessings. You are allowed to become someone stronger than your past expected. My child, choose your environment carefully. Surround your heart with things that bring wisdom, encouragement, and peace. The voices you listen to influence the thoughts you carry. The thoughts you carry influence the choices you make. The choices you make influence the life you build. Protect your peace, not because you are avoiding challenges, but because you understand how valuable your heart is. Continue showing love, but do not forget wisdom. Continue helping others, but do not forget to care for yourself. Continue believing in good things, but also continue taking the steps needed to create them. My child, the blessings ahead are not only about receiving something new, they are about recognizing the new person you have become. The strength, patience, and understanding growing inside you are already signs of transformation. One day you will look back and realize that even the slow seasons had purpose. You will see that the waiting was building something. You will understand that the lessons you learned were preparing you for moments you had not reached yet. So keep walking, keep trusting, keep believing that your story is still unfolding. If these words gave your heart peace and you believe that the best chapters of your life are still ahead, comment, "I am ready for my future," as a declaration of hope. Stay with this message until the end. because every word is here to help you grow stronger, release old fears, and step forward with confidence. My child, remember always, your journey has meaning, your growth has purpose, and the light waiting ahead is greater than the darkness you already overcame. My child, listen to me with your whole heart, because this message is reaching you at a time when you need to remember that the journey you are walking has a purpose greater than what your eyes can see right now. You have questioned many things along the way. You have wondered why some situations took longer to change, why certain prayers required patience, and why some roads became harder before they became clearer. But my child, I want you to know that every moment has been shaping you, teaching you, and preparing you for the person you are becoming. I was with you during the days when you felt strong, and I was also with you during the days when you felt unsure. I did not leave when your confidence became weak. I did not turn away when your heart was filled with questions. I understood your pain. I understood your confusion. I understood the battles you fought silently while the world only saw your smile. My child, sometimes you believed you were falling behind, but you were actually growing deeper. Sometimes you thought you were losing, but you were learning lessons that would protect your future. Sometimes you thought nothing was changing, but your patience, wisdom, and courage were increasing in ways you could not immediately recognize. Do not judge your entire life by one difficult season. A storm does not remove the beauty of the sky. A dark night does not stop the morning from coming. In the same way, a challenging chapter does not erase the blessings still waiting ahead of you. My child, your luck is waiting for you, but I want you to understand that the greatest opportunities often arrive when you are ready to appreciate them. The waiting was not meant to break your spirit. It was creating maturity. It was helping you understand what truly matters. It was teaching you to value peace, kindness, and purpose. Many people search for blessings outside themselves, but forget the transformation happening within. A peaceful mind is a blessing. A grateful heart is a blessing. The ability to forgive and continue forward is a blessing. The courage to try again after disappointment is a blessing. My child, look at how far you have come. There were moments when you thought you would never move beyond certain pain, but you did. There were situations that once filled your thoughts every day, but slowly you found peace again. There were fears that once controlled your choices, but now you are learning to move with courage. That growth matters. Do not ignore your progress just because the journey is not finished. A person climbing a mountain should not forget every step already taken simply because the top has not been reached yet. Celebrate your growth. Honor your effort. Recognize the strength that has carried you this far. My child, the next season requires you to trust yourself more, not because you will always have every answer, but because you have gained wisdom from everything you experienced. You have learned. You have changed. You have developed understanding that can guide your decisions. Stop looking backward, expecting the same disappointments to repeat. A new chapter cannot begin if your heart refuses to turn the page. Take the lessons from yesterday, but give yourself permission to welcome tomorrow. My child, there are blessings that require an open heart. There are opportunities that require courage. There are new paths that require you to believe that better things are possible. Do not let fear make decisions for you. Fear remembers every reason something could go wrong, but faith reminds you of every reason you should continue. Listen to the voice that encourages growth. Your thoughts are powerful. Your choices are powerful. The way you respond to life is powerful. You may not control everything that happens around you, but you can choose the strength, patience, and wisdom you carry through it. My child, continue becoming someone who brings light into the world. Continue showing kindness when possible. Continue choosing honesty even when shortcuts appear easier. Continue treating people with compassion, but never forget to respect yourself. The love you give matters. The encouragement you offer matters. The positive actions you take matter. Even small acts of goodness can create changes you may never fully see. Remember, your journey is not only about reaching a destination, it is also about who you become while walking there. The person you are becoming is stronger, wiser, and more prepared than the person who started. My child, the days ahead may still bring lessons, but you will face them differently now. You are no longer walking with the same fears. You are no longer carrying the same doubts. You have proof that you can overcome challenges because you have already overcome so many. Keep trusting the process. Keep preparing your heart. Keep believing that beautiful things can arrive in unexpected ways. One conversation can bring a new opportunity. One decision can change your direction. One moment of courage can begin a transformation. Stay open to the possibilities around you. My child, I want you to continue watching until the end, because these messages are here to remind you of your strength, help you release what no longer serves your growth, and guide you toward a life filled with more peace, wisdom, and purpose. If these words touched your soul and you believe that your journey is being guided toward something greater, write, "I welcome my blessings," in the comments as a sign of your faith and hope. And my child, if these words brought happiness, comfort, or encouragement into your heart, like this video, subscribe for more messages of faith, share this with someone who needs hope today, and if you feel called to support my ministry, you can do so through the link given below. Your support helps these messages continue reaching hearts that need strength and light. Remember always, I have seen your journey. I know your heart, and the blessings ahead are still unfolding in ways more beautiful than you imagine. My child, listen carefully, because today I want to speak to the part of your heart that has been waiting for reassurance. I know there have been times when you looked ahead and wondered if the future would truly become better. I know there have been moments when you questioned whether your patience would create results, and whether the dreams inside your heart still had a chance to become real. But my child, I want you to remember that every season of waiting has been teaching you something important. Every moment of uncertainty has been helping you grow stronger, wiser, and more prepared. You may have felt that life was moving slowly, but slow movement is still movement. You may have felt that your progress was invisible, but hidden growth is still growth. The roots of a tree grow in the darkness before the branches reach the sky. In the same way, I have been strengthening parts of you that others cannot see yet. My child, never think that because something is taking time, it means nothing is happening. Some of the greatest transformations happen quietly. Your patience has been growing. Your understanding has been expanding. Your heart has been learning what truly matters. The things you experienced were not random. Every lesson added wisdom. Every challenge showed you something about your strength. Every closed door helped redirect your steps. Even the moments that confused you carried lessons that are helping shape the person you are becoming. My child, your luck is waiting for you, but the greatest blessings require you to believe that you are worthy of moving forward. Do not keep yourself trapped by thoughts that tell you nothing will change. Do not allow yesterday's pain to convince you that tomorrow cannot bring joy. Your future is not limited by your past. The mistakes you made taught you, but they do not own you. The disappointments you experienced affected you, but they do not control your destiny. Every day gives you another opportunity to choose growth. My child, I want you to look at yourself with compassion. You have been patient with others, but sometimes you have been too hard on yourself. You forgive others for learning, but you criticize yourself for not knowing everything sooner. Remember that growth is a journey. You are learning. You are becoming. You were developing wisdom through experience. Release the heavy expectations that say you must have everything figured out immediately. Life unfolds step by step. Each chapter teaches something that prepares you for the next one. My child, I want you to focus on what you can create today. Do not spend all your energy worrying about things outside your control. Instead, strengthen the things you can influence. Improve your mindset. Build healthy habits. Choose kindness. Practice gratitude. Take steps toward your dreams. Small actions may seem simple, but they create powerful changes over time. One positive decision repeated daily can transform your direction. One moment of courage can open a path you never expected. My child, do not fear the unknown. Many of the greatest blessings begin in places you have never walked before. A new chapter will always feel unfamiliar at first. Growth requires entering spaces where you must trust, learn, and adapt. You have already proven that you can handle change. Think about everything you once worried about that you eventually overcame. Think about the situations that once felt impossible but are now behind you. The strength that helped you then is still inside you now. Continue forward with confidence. My child, protect the peace you have worked so hard to build. Do not allow every negative word to enter your heart. Do not let every problem steal your joy. Do not let temporary situations make you forget the progress you have made. Peace does not mean life will never challenge you. Peace means you know challenges do not have the power to destroy everything you have become. I want you to live with a heart that trusts. Trust that lessons have value. Trust that growth takes time. Trust that even when the road changes, you can continue moving forward. My child, there are people you have not met yet who will bring encouragement into your life. There are opportunities you have not discovered yet that will help you grow. There are moments ahead that will make you grateful you continued. Do not close your heart before those moments arrive. Sometimes people give up because they believe nothing is changing, but they cannot see how close they are to a breakthrough. Keep planting good seeds. Keep making wise choices. Keep walking with faith. The future version of you is depending on the decisions you make today. Give that version of yourself something to be thankful for. Choose courage today. Choose hope today. Choose growth today. My child, remember that your purpose is not only about what you achieve, it is also about who you become. A kind heart, a peaceful mind, and a strong spirit are treasures that cannot be taken away. The world may measure success in many ways, but true success includes the ability to wake up with peace, treat others with love, and continue improving yourself through every season. You are becoming someone stronger. You are becoming someone wiser. You are becoming someone who understands that every part of the journey has meaning. One day you will look back and see the connections you cannot see right now. You will understand why patience was needed. You will understand why certain things changed. You will understand why the road unfolded one step at a time. Until that day comes, keep trusting, keep believing, keep moving forward. If these words reached your heart, and you believe that your waiting season is preparing you for something greater, comment, I trust this season as a sign of your faith and patience. Stay with this message until the end, because every word is here to strengthen your spirit, renew your hope, and remind you that your life is still filled with possibilities. My child, remember always, the story is not finished, the journey continues, and beautiful things are still waiting ahead. My child, listen to me closely, because there is something important I want your heart to receive today. You have spent many moments wondering what is coming next, trying to understand the future, and trying to find every answer before taking another step. But my child, I want you to remember that life does not reveal every chapter at once. The path opens as you walk. The understanding grows as you learn. The strength appears as you continue moving forward with faith. There were times when you looked at your situation and thought you were standing still, but you did not realize how much was changing inside you. Your patience was growing. Your wisdom was increasing. Your heart was becoming stronger. The old worries that once controlled your mind no longer have the same power because you have learned through every experience you faced. My child, do not forget the person you used to be and the person you are becoming now. There were battles you once thought you could never survive. but you did. There were days when you wondered how you would find strength, but step by step, you moved forward. There were moments when the road looked unclear, but somehow guidance appeared when you needed it most. You are living proof that difficult seasons do not last forever. The pain you experienced was not the end of your story. The disappointment you faced was not the final chapter. The waiting season was not a sign that your blessings disappeared. Everything you walked through has been preparing your heart for a deeper understanding of life. My child, your luck is waiting for you, but I want you to walk toward it with a heart full of wisdom. Do not chase everything that looks attractive. Learn to recognize what brings peace. Learn to recognize what supports your growth. Learn to recognize the difference between temporary excitement and lasting purpose. Sometimes the things you wanted quickly were not the things that would have helped you grow. Sometimes the delays you questioned were protecting you from paths that were not meant for your future. Trust that not every closed door is against you. Some closed doors are guiding you toward better ones. My child, I want you to stop carrying the belief that you are alone in your journey. Look carefully at your life. Think about the times when help arrived unexpectedly. Think about the moments when a solution appeared after you thought there was no way forward. Think about the strength that came when you felt empty. You have always been guided more than you realized. Do not allow fear to erase the evidence of how far you have already come. Fear will remind you of everything that could go wrong, but faith will remind you of everything you have already overcome. Choose faith. Choose the voice that encourages you to continue. Choose the thoughts that bring peace instead of worry. Choose actions that move you closer to becoming the person you want to be. My child, remember that a better future is created through the choices you make today. If you want a peaceful life, practice peace today. If you want a stronger mind, feed your thoughts with hope today. If you want a meaningful journey, take meaningful steps today. Do not wait until everything changes before you start appreciating your life. Gratitude is powerful because it opens your eyes to blessings already surrounding you. When you begin noticing what you have, your heart becomes stronger while waiting for what is coming. My child, I know some people did not understand your journey. I know some people judged your progress without knowing your struggles. I know some people only saw your results but never saw the effort, patience, and courage behind them. But do not let outside opinions control your inner peace. A tree does not stop growing because someone fails to notice its roots. In the same way, continue growing even when others do not see everything happening within you. Your growth is valuable even when it is quiet. My child, there are moments ahead that will remind you why you needed to keep going. There are opportunities ahead that will show you why preparation mattered. There are blessings ahead that will help you understand why certain things happen differently than you planned. Keep your heart ready. A new season requires a new mindset. Do not enter tomorrow carrying every fear from yesterday. Do not allow old pain to decide how much happiness you believe you deserve. You are allowed to heal. You are allowed to grow. You are allowed to experience new beginnings. My child, forgive yourself for the times you did not know better. Forgive yourself for the moments when you were learning. You cannot change yesterday, but you can use yesterday's lessons to create a wiser tomorrow. Every sunrise is another invitation to begin again. Walk forward with kindness. Walk forward with courage. Walk forward knowing that every small positive step matters. Your journey is not about becoming perfect. It is about becoming stronger, wiser, and more connected to the purpose within your heart. The person you are becoming will understand why the person you were had to go through certain experiences. The lessons will make sense. The growth will become clear. The strength you gained will help you handle opportunities you once only dreamed about. My child, continue believing. Continue preparing. Continue trusting that beautiful things can still unfold. The story ahead contains moments you have not reached yet, smiles you have not experienced yet, and answers that are still making their way toward you. If these words brought encouragement to your heart, and you believe that something beautiful is still waiting for you, write, "My future is blessed," in the comments as a sign of your faith. Keep watching until the end, because these messages are here to strengthen your spirit, guide your thoughts, and remind you that your journey has never been without purpose. My child, remember always, you are strong enough for yesterday, you are guided through today, and you are being prepared for the blessings of tomorrow. My child, listen carefully, because I want these words to reach the deepest part of your heart, the place where you keep the dreams you rarely speak about, and the hopes you sometimes protect in silence. I know there are moments when you look at your life and wonder if everything you have endured will finally lead somewhere meaningful. I know there are moments when you question if your patience, your kindness, and your faith have truly been creating something. Today I want you to remember that nothing done with a sincere heart is ever wasted. Every step you have taken has been part of your growth. Every lesson you learned has added wisdom to your journey. Every challenge you survived has shown you that there is more strength inside you than you once believed. My child, the road behind you may have carried difficulties, but those difficulties did not defeat you. They helped reveal the courage that was already placed within your spirit. There were days when you wanted the answers immediately, but the waiting season was teaching you patience. There were moments when you wanted the entire path to become clear, but you were learning how to trust one step at a time. There were times when you wanted certain things to stay, but life was showing you that some things must change so something greater can begin. My child, do not fear change. Change does not always mean something is being taken away. Sometimes change means something better is being prepared. Sometimes the life you prayed for requires releasing the life you have outgrown. Sometimes the blessing ahead requires space that yesterday can no longer occupy. You have grown in ways you do not always notice. The situations that once overwhelmed you no longer control you the same way. The opinions that once hurt you deeply no longer define your worth. The fears that once stopped you are slowly losing their power because you are discovering the strength that has always been within you. My child, your luck is waiting for you, but remember that what is waiting ahead requires you to believe you are allowed to receive good things. Do not keep rejecting hope because something disappointed you before. Do not close your heart because one chapter was painful. One storm does not mean every season will bring rain. The sun rises again. New beginnings appear. Peace returns. Growth continues. I want you to start looking at tomorrow with expectation instead of fear. You do not need to know every answer before you take the next step. You do not need to have everything perfectly arranged before you begin. Many beautiful journeys start with a simple decision to keep moving forward. My child, focus on becoming the person who is ready for the blessings you desire. If you want stronger relationships, practice understanding and kindness. If you want greater opportunities, prepare your skills and strengthen your discipline. If you want more peace, learn to release thoughts that constantly disturb your heart. The future is not only something you wait for, it is something you participate in creating through your daily choices. Every thought you nurture matters. Every action you repeat matters. Every decision you make is helping shape the direction of your journey. My child, never underestimate small beginnings. A tiny seed can become a great tree. A small step can begin a long journey. A simple moment of courage can open a door that changes everything. Continue planting good seeds even when you cannot see immediate results. Continue showing kindness even when nobody notices. Continue improving yourself even when progress feels slow. The things growing quietly today can become the blessings you celebrate tomorrow. I know there were people who did not recognize your value. I know there were moments when you felt overlooked. But my child, your worth was never determined by who noticed you. Your purpose was never dependent on someone else's approval. You do not need the whole world to understand your journey for your journey to matter. Keep walking, keep learning, keep believing. There is a quiet strength inside you that has been created through every experience you survived. That strength will guide you through the next chapters of your life. My child, remember to protect your heart from unnecessary burdens. You were not created to carry every worry about tomorrow before tomorrow arrives. Take life one day at a time. Handle what is in front of you with wisdom. Trust that each step will bring the understanding you need. Sometimes peace comes when you stop trying to control every outcome and start focusing on becoming your best self through every season. Choose gratitude today. Choose hope today. Choose actions that your future self will thank you for. The blessings ahead are not only about receiving more. They are about living with a heart that recognizes the beauty already present. They are about becoming someone who carries peace, love, and wisdom wherever life leads. My child, the journey ahead still contains surprises. There are moments of joy you have not experienced yet. There are lessons that will make you wiser. There are opportunities that will remind you why you had to continue. One day, you will understand why certain things required patience. You will see why certain roads change direction. You will recognize how every experience helped prepare you. Until that day comes, keep trusting the process. If these words touched your heart, and you believe that your life is moving toward a greater purpose, write, "I am ready to receive," in the comments as a sign that your heart is open to the blessings ahead. Continue watching until the end, because every message is here to help you build confidence, strengthen your faith, and remember that your story is still becoming something beautiful. My child, never forget this truth. You are growing, you are guided, and the best chapters of your journey can still be ahead of you. My child, listen closely, because I want you to pause for this moment and truly receive what I am speaking into your heart. You have walked through seasons where you wondered if your efforts were leading anywhere. You have carried responsibilities, faced unexpected changes, and continued moving even when the road ahead was not clear. But, my child, I want you to understand something today. The strength you developed during those difficult seasons is something that will walk with you into every blessing that is still waiting ahead. You may have thought the challenges were only obstacles, but many of them were also teachers. They taught you patience when things did not happen quickly. They taught you courage when fear tried to stop you. They taught you wisdom when life required you to make difficult choices. They taught you that even when circumstances change, the strength inside your heart can continue growing. My child, never forget how many times you believed you could not continue, but you did. Never forget how many moments felt impossible, but you found a way through them. Never forget how many nights were filled with questions, but a new morning still arrived. You have more resilience within you than you often recognize. The journey behind you is proof that you are capable of facing the journey ahead. Do not look at your scars as reminders of defeat. Look at them as reminders of survival. Look at them as proof that something tried to break your hope, but your hope remained alive. Look at them as evidence that you continued walking even when the path was difficult. My child, your luck is waiting for you, but I want you to enter this new chapter with a different heart. Do not carry every old fear into a new opportunity. Do not expect every new person to repeat the actions of those who hurt you. Do not expect every new path to end like the ones that disappointed you. Give tomorrow permission to be different. Give yourself permission to experience new happiness. Give life permission to surprise you. There are moments ahead that you cannot see right now. There are conversations that will bring encouragement. There are opportunities that will open your mind. There are experiences that will remind you that your story was never finished during your hardest chapter. My child, remember that preparation often happens quietly. The world may only notice results, but I see the process. I see the discipline you are building. I see the patience you are practicing. I see the moments when you choose to improve, even when nobody is watching. Those moments matter. The person you become privately shapes the life you experience publicly. Continue building your character. Continue strengthening your thoughts. Continue choosing actions that match the future you desire. My child, understand that peace is one of the greatest blessings you can carry. Many people chase things outside themselves, but never develop peace within themselves. Protect your peace. Protect your heart. Protect the growth that took so much courage to create. This does not mean avoiding every challenge. It means facing challenges without allowing them to destroy the person you are becoming. You have learned that every situation does not require worry. You have learned that every delay does not mean failure. You have learned that every change does not mean something is ending forever. Sometimes change is the doorway into a new beginning. My child, continue trusting the timing of your life. The right things do not lose their value because they take time. The strongest foundations are not built instantly. The most meaningful transformations are not created overnight. Keep planting. Keep believing. Keep growing. The seeds you are planting today may become the blessings you experience tomorrow. Do not allow discouragement to make you stop caring for those seeds before they bloom. My child, I want you to remember the power of gratitude. Gratitude does not mean everything is perfect. Gratitude means you are choosing to recognize the good while continuing to grow through the challenges. Be thankful for lessons. Be thankful for progress. Be thankful for the strength that carried you here. A grateful heart sees possibilities that a fearful heart often misses. My child, the next season of your life is asking you to step forward with courage. It is asking you to believe that your future can become greater than your fears. It is asking you to trust that you are not the same person who struggled in the past. You have changed, you have learned, you have grown. Now walk like someone who understands that growth. Make choices that honor your future. Surround yourself with things that encourage your purpose. Spend your energy on what helps you become better. Your time is valuable. Your heart is valuable. Your journey is valuable. My child, never think that a slow process means nothing beautiful is happening. Rivers shape mountains slowly. Seeds grow silently. Light returns gradually after the darkest hours of night. In the same way, your life can transform step by step. There will come a day when you realize why you needed to keep going. You will see that the moments requiring the most patience were preparing you for moments requiring greater wisdom. Trust the process. Trust the growth. Trust that your story still holds meaning. If these words brought strength to your heart, and you believe that your next chapter can be filled with peace and purpose, write, "I believe in my breakthrough," in the comments as a sign of your faith. Stay connected until the end, because the final message is here to remind you of your power, your purpose, and the beautiful possibilities still waiting for you. My child, continue walking forward, because everything you have overcome has prepared you for everything you are becoming. My child, listen closely, because I want you to pause for this moment and truly receive what I am speaking into your heart. You have walked through seasons where you wondered if your efforts were leading anywhere. You have carried responsibilities, faced unexpected changes, and continued moving even when the road ahead was not clear. But, my child, I want you to understand something today. The strength you developed during those difficult seasons is something that will walk with you into every blessing that is still waiting ahead. You may have thought the challenges were only obstacles, but many of them were also teachers. They taught you patience when things did not happen quickly. They taught you courage when fear tried to stop you. They taught you wisdom when life required you to make difficult choices. They taught you that even when circumstances change, the strength inside your heart can continue growing. My child, never forget how many times you believed you could not continue, but you did. Never forget how many moments felt impossible, but you found a way through them. Never forget how many nights were filled with questions, but a new morning still arrived. You have more resilience within you than you often recognize. The journey behind you is proof that you are capable of facing the journey ahead. Do not look at your scars as reminders of defeat. Look at them as reminders of survival. Look at them as proof that something tried to break your hope, but your hope remained alive. Look at them as evidence that you continued walking even when the path was difficult. My child, your luck is waiting for you, but I want you to enter this new chapter with a different heart. Do not carry every old fear into a new opportunity. Do not expect every new person to repeat the actions of those who hurt you. Do not expect every new path to end like the ones that disappointed you. Give tomorrow permission to be different. Give yourself permission to experience new happiness. Give life permission to surprise you. There are moments ahead that you cannot see right now. There are conversations that will bring encouragement. There are opportunities that will open your mind. There are experiences that will remind you that your story was never finished during your hardest chapter. My child, remember that preparation often happens quietly. The world may only notice results, but I see the process. I see the discipline you are building. I see the patience you are practicing. I see the moments when you choose to improve, even when nobody is watching. Those moments matter. The person you become privately shapes the life you experience publicly. Continue building your character. Continue strengthening your thoughts. Continue choosing actions that match the future you desire. My child, understand that peace is one of the greatest blessings you can carry. Many people chase things outside themselves, but never develop peace within themselves. Protect your peace. Protect your heart. Protect the growth that took so much courage to create. This does not mean avoiding every challenge. It means facing challenges without allowing them to destroy the person you are becoming. You have learned that every situation does not require worry. You have learned that every delay does not mean failure. You have learned that every change does not mean something is ending forever. Sometimes change is the doorway into a new beginning. My child, continue trusting the timing of your life. The right things do not lose their value because they take time. The strongest foundations are not built instantly. The most meaningful transformations are not created overnight. Keep planting. Keep believing. Keep growing. The seeds you are planting today may become the blessings you experience tomorrow. Do not allow discouragement to make you stop caring for those seeds before they bloom. My child, I want you to remember the power of gratitude. Gratitude does not mean everything is perfect. Gratitude means you are choosing to recognize the good while continuing to grow through the challenges. Be thankful for lessons. Be thankful for progress. Be thankful for the strength that carried you here. A grateful heart sees possibilities that a fearful heart often misses. My child, the next season of your life is asking you to step forward with courage. It is asking you to believe that your future can become greater than your fears. It is asking you to trust that you are not the same person who struggled in the past. You have changed, you have learned, you have grown. Now walk like someone who understands that growth. Make choices that honor your future. Surround yourself with things that encourage your purpose. Spend your energy on what helps you become better. Your time is valuable. Your heart is valuable. Your journey is valuable. My child, never think that a slow process means nothing beautiful is happening. Rivers shape mountains slowly. Seeds grow silently. Light returns gradually after the darkest hours of night. In the same way, your life can transform step by step. There will come a day when you realize why you needed to keep going. You will see that the moments requiring the most patience were preparing you for moments requiring greater wisdom. Trust the process. Trust the growth. Trust that your story still holds meaning. If these words brought strength to your heart, and you believe that your next chapter can be filled with peace and purpose, write, "I believe in my breakthrough," in the comments as a sign of your faith. Stay connected until the end, because the final message is here to remind you of your power, your purpose, and the beautiful possibilities still waiting for you. My child, continue walking forward, because everything you have overcome has prepared you for everything you are becoming. My child, listen to me carefully, because this final message is something I want you to carry with you long after these words have ended. You have walked through a journey that has tested your patience, your courage, and your faith, but you are still here. You are still standing. You are still learning. You are still growing. That itself is a reminder that your story was never meant to end in the place where you struggled. The difficulties you faced were chapters of growth, not the final pages of your life. I know the moments when you wondered if everything would ever come together. I know the moments when you looked at the future with uncertainty and asked yourself if better days were truly possible. I know the quiet thoughts you carried when nobody else understood the weight inside your heart. But my child, I want you to know that every step you took mattered. Every time you chose hope, every time you continued with faith, every time you decided to rise again, you were moving closer to the person you were created to become. The road behind you may have been filled with lessons, but the road ahead carries possibilities. Do not walk into tomorrow expecting only the struggles of yesterday. A new season deserves a new mindset. A new chapter deserves a heart that believes beautiful things can still happen. My child, your luck is waiting for you, but remember that the greatest blessings are not only found in what arrives, they are also found in who you become. The patience you gained is a blessing. The wisdom you developed is a blessing. The strength that grew from your challenges is a blessing. The peace you are learning to protect is a blessing. Do not overlook the transformation inside you while waiting for changes around you. Look at yourself today and recognize the growth. You are not the same person who first entered those battles. You have learned how to stand stronger. You have learned how to release what does not bring peace. You have learned that your worth is not decided by temporary circumstances or by the opinions of others. My child, the future is asking you to step forward without carrying every old burden. Release the fear that says nothing will improve. Release the doubt that says you are not capable. Release the memories that keep telling you to stay connected to pain. You have permission to heal. You have permission to grow. You have permission to receive joy again. The things that happened behind you taught you, but they do not have authority to control everything ahead of you. My child, continue choosing actions that support the life you desire. If you want a peaceful heart, practice forgiveness and gratitude. If you want a stronger future, build discipline and patience. If you want meaningful relationships, offer honesty, kindness, and understanding. The life you create is shaped by the seeds you plant daily. Do not underestimate today. Do not underestimate one positive choice. Do not underestimate one moment of courage. Small steps taken consistently can lead you into places that once felt impossible. My child, remember that every person's journey unfolds differently. Do not compare your timing with someone else's. Do not believe you are behind because another person reached something sooner. Their path is theirs, and your path is yours. What is meant for you will connect with your life in the right way. Keep preparing. Keep improving. Keep trusting. There are still doors you have not opened. There are still lessons you have not discovered. There are still moments of happiness you have not experienced. Your story continues. My child, I want you to walk forward with a heart full of gratitude. Gratitude will help you recognize blessings that worry tries to hide. Gratitude will remind you of how much you have already survived. Gratitude will help you appreciate the journey while continuing to grow. There will still be days that require patience. There will still be moments when you need courage. But now you know something important. You know you can continue. You know you can rise. You know that challenges can shape you without destroying you. My child, never forget the strength that has been built within you. Use your experiences to become kinder, not colder. Use your lessons to become wiser, not fearful. Use your journey to bring light, encouragement, and goodness into the world around you. You were not created only to receive blessings. You were also created to become a blessing. Your words can encourage someone. Your kindness can lift someone. Your story can remind someone else that they can continue too. My child, as you move into the next chapter, remember that you do not need to know everything before taking the next step. Walk with faith. Walk with wisdom. Walk with a heart that remains open to growth. The answers will come at the right moments. The lessons will become clear. The journey will continue unfolding. One day you will look back at everything you questioned and see how much you grew. You will understand why patience mattered. You will recognize why certain paths changed. You will see that every season helped shape the person you became. So today, lift your heart. Release yesterday's heaviness. Welcome tomorrow's possibilities. You are stronger than your struggles. You are greater than your fears. You are still becoming everything you were meant to become. If this message filled your heart with peace, and you believe that a beautiful new chapter is waiting for you, write, Amen. I receive this blessing in the comments as a declaration of your faith. Let this remind you that you are ready to walk forward with courage, hope, and trust. My child, if these words have brought happiness, comfort, and strength into your life, like this video, subscribe for more messages of hope, share it with someone who needs encouragement today, and if your heart feels guided to support my ministry, you can do so through the link given below. Your kindness helps these messages reach more people who need faith and light. Thank you for staying until the end, my child. Carry these words with you into your life. Apply them through patience, kindness, gratitude, and courage. Remember always, your past has taught you, your present is shaping you, and your future still holds blessings waiting to unfold.